I just texted Elena, so hopefully she'll.
So she has a device, they've set up a payment plan, she just needs to call them to get it troubleshooted so it can actually detect her alcohol.
Okay. And let's hope she shows up soon. All right, good morning, Mr. Welcome. Mr. Welcome, shh.
Right in the court for a plea.
Mr. Welcome, you're charged with criminal trespass. You've worked an agreement. They're offering you 30 days in jail, credit for the 7 days that you've done. You're giving up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront, cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, you cannot change this or undo this. You will be now facing a minimum of 30 days in jail. Is it true that you had a prior criminal trespass here in 2024 from August 19th, sir? All right, I'll find the enhancement true. Sentence you to 30 days in jail, credit for 7. How do you plead to the offense, sir? I'll find you guilty. Good luck to you, sir. Thanks, Lori. Jermaine Brown, come on up. What? Why?
The felony.
Come on, man. Oh, does it avoid a felony?
Yes.
Okay, that's big.
Yeah.
That's something different. You know, you're killing yourself. Killing yourself. Life is difficult as it is. Who you are, where you are in this world. And the more things you pick up like this, all you do is you make life more difficult for yourself. I bet you said that after the first time. Now we're operating on number 4. You're on felony probation for a very serious case, and you've picked up 2 different cases. There's only a matter of time before they put you into prison, man. So one gets dismissed, he's pleading on 1, and they keep him on probation? Is that what's going on?
He just started the felony probation.
Oh, I see, that's what,
Went to that.
okay. So you need to understand that these are enhanceable offense, meaning that at least one of these will end up on your record. And if you keep picking up these theft cases, number 1, you're going to be looked at as a thief for the rest of your life. Number 2, they'll hit you up with another felony. If you continue to pick up theft cases, they can enhance you to a felony. So you got to just, it's not worth it. You're giving up a lot of rights by entering this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. So once you accept this, you can never change this or undo this. No deferred. Jillian? They didn't offer deferred?
Yeah, so he's asking me about the felony case. When I spoke with Michael about it last week, he didn't want to do a double deferred. He thought that he should take something on the misdemeanor and he gets to avoid the felony.
I'm all for it.
I could talk to her, see.
Just anti-theft, cut them loose.
Yeah. We can do that.
I mean, if you guys are,
Yeah.
just hang tight, Mr. Brown. This is not a good thing for you. Just hang tight.
Hey, Judge, do you have an interpreter online?
I don't know. I've got someone. Yes.
Don't say her name in case somebody tries. That's her name.
Yeah.
It's for an arraignment, so just.
Okay.
Sir, have a seat. I have you to listen, sir. So set your phone over there. I don't have a phone.
Hello, this is Nadine, the Tagalog interpreter.
Hi, good morning. Thank you for coming.
All right, thank you.
Take a seat.
Good morning.
No, it's not. It's not. You have a bond violation. That's not a good thing, Mr. Blanco.
I think it's just trying to be polite with the.
I get it, but you're telling me it's a good morning. It's not when you have bond violations.
Yes, we spoke to Mr. Blanco about the seriousness of this, and he was transparent with us, Judge, so.
I'm sending him now for a drug and alcohol test. I want to know what, if anything, is in his system.
Yes, yes.
Then I want to know what for, Herman. I mean,
It's probably gonna be marijuana, Judge.
I'm going to have a problem with that, Mr. Blanco. I'm sending you now for a drug and alcohol test.
Yes, he's being transparent with the court that it is gonna
Got
be
it.
marijuana.
We're sending him for a test now, and then we'll see him on Monday. He's got to come back Monday,
Okay,
and then we'll talk about the results then.
okay, thanks.
Okay, all right,
Yeah, thanks.
okay.
Is it okay if his father comes,
Always.
since he is disabled, so
That's okay. Well, that's why we gave.
I
him-
just want to get on the same
So,
page.
Dad, you got to understand that. So when you pick up a DWI, you have two cases. You've got the criminal case, and then you have an administrative case versus DPS. When you get a court-appointed lawyer, you only get a court-appointed lawyer for the criminal case. You're only entitled to an appointed lawyer in the criminal case. With is what we have here. Your administrative case versus DPS is something to try to save a driver's license. If you want to do that, you're going to have to go hire a lawyer to do that. Okay? We don't appoint lawyers for ALR hearings. So that's something that you're going to have to do. And you got to understand that you also have a very limited time upon which to request. Or I mean, I can't give you legal advice. So all I'm going to say is that you have very limited timing requirements that you have to meet. So don't sit and wait a month because you're hurting yourself. You need to get on it quick to hire a lawyer if you plan on doing it for the administrative case.
And I explained all of that to them, but they just said, well, the judge said he's not suspended. And I said, that's different.
So
So
I only give you a lawyer for the criminal case because he's facing 6 months in jail. The other case, he's facing a license suspension. So on that case, you're gonna have to go hire a lawyer
Suspension.
Right.
on on the administrative license revocation hearing. We can't, I don't want to talk about the case in general. The only thing I'm going to tell you is that there's two cases. You only get a lawyer for the criminal case, not for the administrative case.
Do you understand?
Yes,
Okay.
okay, thank you.
Sure.
Thank you, Judge. I just wanted to clarify.
Sure, of course.
Thank you.
Not a problem. I'm going to do everything in my power to protect the public, Mr. Earl, and I want you to understand that when I have anyone put my public in danger, I put them down. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
You are not allowed to be out in the middle of the night, and I'm now giving you a curfew, and I'm putting a GPS monitor on your ankle, so I know that you're not out. You will get a curfew of 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. You're ordered not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs, and I'm going to randomly test you. The most important thing in your life now is do not drive. Do you understand?
Yes,
Under
Your Honor.
any circumstance, are you allowed to drive? Because this is a very short life, and it really sucks spending the next 6 months in a 6x9 box. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because I've already have you sign an affidavit. I can and will have a hearing on whether to hold you in contempt if I find that you drive for any reason. I don't care what your excuse is. I don't care if you have to save anyone and take them to the hospital. It doesn't matter. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Judge, the results have not come back yet.
How long ago did he?
Well, testing took an extended period of time because the lab was having trouble providing the sample for a while, so the sample was just given.
Okay, let's get him ready on his bond conditions now, that we can have him sign it and get everything ready. 3 days, Yeah.
And you got no driving or drugs or alcohol?
correct, random UAs. And then depending on what the test says, if he tests positive for marijuana, he gets another test in 40 days. If he tests positive for something more illicit, then I guess we'll have to approach that bridge when it gets there.
Yes, Judge.
Okay, take a seat for me, Mr. Earl.
Mr. Earl, if I could have you sign your bond conditions before you take a seat.